everyone, and welcome to this. Finally, me playing through a whole lot. Well, I mean, for some people it's finally, for some people it's completely random, and that's okay too. Thank you for dropping by. But yes, this is going to be my playthrough of Hollow Knight, one of my favourite games of all time. Despite only playing it last year, it already jumped into the top 10, if not top 5 of my favourite games of all time. It is just that good, and we can get exactly into why once we start playing, but you can hear on the title screen already the music. It's lovely and soothing. It's only a game made by about 3 or 4 people, so it really is a feat worthy of praise. But here we're just going to start a new game, as my 2 previous saves. I have played through the game twice, and we're just going to do a classic mode run. We're not going to do Steel Soul because I'm not capable of doing that. I'm a bit out of practice. It's been a while since I played, so we're just going to do regular old classic. So, here we go. In wilds beyond, they speak your name with reverence and regret, for none could tame our savage souls, yet you the challenge met. Under palest watch you taught, we changed, base instincts were redeemed. A world you gave to bug and beast as they had never dreamed. Us, this little guy. Just moves around, he can jump, he can swing his little weapon, forward, up, he can do it up in the air and up on the ground, and he can do it down in the air as well, which is apparently something that not a lot of people realise starting out. You can bounce off things using that, well, bounce off some things, you can't bounce off glass, that will just go straight through. And with any game like this, any sort of exploration game, you'll want to go back immediately starting, because there's usually something hidden. There's this rock that you can destroy. It has a bunch of this stuff in it, not quite sure what. In the top left we've got there our health and some other meter that I'm sure we'll figure out what that does. There's doors to break through, and our first enemy, which went down without much of a fight, realistically. And our second, he was also pretty easy. Nice little pit there to figure out jumping, so not too bad. I do apologise if the frame rate drops occasionally. I will try and figure out a way to stop that from happening, but for now it's just sort of something to deal with. And going to make it, unfortunately, just a little bit tricky. But another one of those rocks filled with stuff. There we go, frame rate's picking back up now. All these. Like for any game where you can destroy the environment, you want to destroy as much as possible. There we had a stalactite that could have hit us, but we're fine. And here we have something to read. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you amongst us. Focus your soul and you shall achieve feats of which others can only dream. So, turns out that top left-hand corner is a meter for soul, and we get soul by hitting enemies with our little weapon. And if we hold B to focus it, and if we had taken any damage, we would have restored that with by doing that. then actually take any, so it's fine. And it takes about a third of the meter to restore 1 unit of health. So I can demonstrate with these helpful little spikes here. And there we go. Taking out about a third of the meter, and we've got 1 unit of health back. And then some more. We've got these flying enemies now. Yeah, that one's lost. I'm not jumping into those spikes. More grass. And the basic attack, whenever you hit something with it, well, whenever you hit most things at least, does have a bit of recoil. These rocks don't give you anything in terms of recoil, but they can, but enemies can, and when you're over pits, that can be rather dangerous, so do be careful with that. And here we have another one of those. The stalactite can also hurt the enemies, and it will normally take them out in one go, these weaker ones anyway, so that can be quite nice. And here we have the first real colour we've seen, other than that mysteriously orange blood that those insects seem to have bleeding. Blue stuff. Hit these little guys, they give us this temporary health. See, up in our health meter we've got 2 extra blue ones. We can't restore those using the soul. Once those are gone, they're gone for good. It's strange that the bugs are bleeding orange though. Last time I checked, bugs bleed blue or green. And then we have the floor falling out from under us. How lovely. But I think we'll be okay. We just go down here, jump across these platforms. Oh, watch out for those. Blimey. And here we have a little secret area hidden by that shadow. And very carefully get that stuff. Not like that. And here we're going to do something that you can do this early, obviously. Whether they want you to do it or not, not entirely sure. But you can use the downward attack to bounce across the spikes, which is amazing. And here we have a little secret area that we found thanks to that. So another tablet to read. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Within our lands, do not hide your true form. Let all bask in your majesty, for only this kingdom could produce one such as you. I'm feeding my ego a little bit, okay. And here we have a chest. Got this in it. Got our charm. Our first one, Fury of the Fallen. Apparently we need to find a bench to equip them though, so for now we can't do much with it, because I haven't seen the bench around here. And here, by falling down this hole, we're back where we were earlier with those enemies, so we just go the same way that we went before, and make our way up. Should all look familiar, because we were just here. Oh, missed that jump. Well done me. Then jump up there. And we're back where we were before. Now, some of you may have spotted there was a little hole down there, which we can look at by holding down on the other control stick. And we're just gonna slide down and get there. And so another one of these rocks. We are swimming in this stuff already, nearly at 100. If we jump across here, and go the way we were supposed to the first time, then we can find this support block out from beneath and then go back up. Great. So we have another one of these tablets. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Beyond this point you enter the land of King and Creator. Step across this threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the Eternal Kingdom, Hallownest. I mean, a bit grandiose, but oh, that is a large door. But it's got cracks in it, so we can break through it just like all the others. Gonna take a few more hits, but there we go. And there it goes. Still no music. It's the most haunting atmosphere. There was no music in there, just the sounds of our footsteps and the enemies. Just the wind. And our footsteps once again. But here's a lamppost. Maybe we're getting close to somewhere. Maybe that town that we saw earlier. And here we are. In Dirtmouth. The fading town. And finally someone to talk to. About time. Oh there, traveller. I'm afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's fallen quiet, you see. The other residents, they've all disappeared, headed down that well one by one into the caverns below. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depths. Wealth, glory, enlightenment, that darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out, it's a sickly air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad and travellers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. Well, I tend to disagree, but it's nice to have at least someone to speak with. Here we have that bench that I was talking about earlier, and it's telling us again. Open the charms menu while resting on a bench. There are a lot of charms to collect, and we've only got one out of many. But there we go. We filled up 2 of those notches by equipping that, and embodies the fury and heroism that comes upon those who are about to die. When close to death, the bearer's strength will increase. In game, this means when you're 1 hit away from dying, then you'll get an increase in attack power. And here we have our menu, basically, which is our weapon, an old nail, which makes sense for a creature this size. You may notice everything's a bug so far, and so we're not very big, obviously. Well, they're very large bugs, but we're just very small. And there we have the power where we can hold B to restore our health. And finally some music, although it is rather haunting, a bit mysterious. And all these houses seem abandoned. For all your mapping supplies we will be opening soon. Iselda and Cornifer. Well, except maybe for this one, I suppose. Maps could be useful in a game like this. And here we have that well he was talking about. Well, I suppose we better go down it as well. Everyone else seemed enthusiastic to go. And here we are, in the Forgotten Crossroads. Another one of those rocks. We're well over, a good bit over 100 now. That's nice. Oh. Get that. I actually took damage now, so I can use all that soul that we racked up to get some of that health back. And here we have more flying enemies. Goody. Oh. Yeah, this is where the recoil of the nail can be a real problem, because you can fall down quite far in this room, as you can see. It's quite a tall one. Here we have another room, and there seems to be a lot of shells for something, or maybe little holes, and he seems to be pretty alone. Pretty sad about that fact, so maybe we can find someone to fill in these shells, who knows. The good thing about these platforms is that the downward attack and the upward attack can actually go through them. So if I were to attack upward through... Okay, well, if I were to attack upward through that platform on that enemy, or downward through the platform on this one, then it would still go through. Because apparently physical barriers don't mean anything. We did take some damage, so let's quickly heal that up. No problem. Oh! Well, like I said, you can fall quite far, so best to be careful. Here we have the sheet of paper and someone coming. Oh, hello there. Come down to explore these beautiful old ruins. Don't mind me. I have a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way again is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by trade, and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? Oh, so that's what all this stuff is for money. And yes, I will quite gladly take a map. So we hold LB and we can see a map of where we are. A map can be a useful thing, but it alone won't show you where you are. If you've not the head for directions, I suggest purchasing a compass from my wife, Iselda. She's just now opening our new map shop in Dirtmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She'll even sell some of my old maps from time to time. I pop back to see her whenever I finish mapping an area. She's always so excited to see me. Oh, I bet, buddy. So, his wife is Iselda, so he must have cornered her, and they've got that map shop open soon. Be sure to drop by later. So, as he said, we can open the map, but also, like he said, we can't see where we are on it. We're going to need that compass at some point. It's a very useful tool. Let's head over here for now. Oh, and here we have these things. They are seemingly invincible to damage, so they're more obstacles rather than enemies, really. But you can, of course, bounce off them like anything else to get up here and grab that. It's rather nice. And, I mean, you could make your way along this one by bouncing across the spikes, but I wouldn't recommend it when you can just use the platforms. Here we have that down there. That is not water, that is acid, so you definitely don't want to jump in there. And this thing, firstly, taking a lot of hits, and secondly, yeah, oh, and it explodes into its young when it dies. Lovely. So just carefully make our way across here. Watch out for that stalactite, catch you quite by surprise, and find this thing in a glass jar, but where did it go? Just went into the ground, but I'm sure we'll see it again later. Make our way back across. At least this area actually has music of some sort in some areas. But, yeah, more just an ambiance track rather than proper music, but it's rather nice, just like the town is quite mysterious, and you've got to watch out for those stalactites because they can hit you into the spikes. But it's rather calming for an area filled with hostile enemies. And here we have even more of these rocks. They are standing up stuff. It's sort of gone everywhere, but that's okay, we can go and pick it up. And grab all that. And there was one more up there. Let's get that as well. And here we have a wall with a crack in it, and like I said, if you can attack it, do so, because it can normally show you secrets, like another one of these rocks. Oh, don't want to fall down there. Missed some on the other side. Good. And if we continue going, oh, we seem to be locked into this one. Oh, it's shooting stuff at us. That's our first real ranged enemy. But it goes down like most others. Now there's two of them. Oh, that's the first one. We made it. Wow, no problem. Those doors open once you take those out. No problem whatsoever. Yeah, we definitely can't make it up there, even with any clever tricks. There's absolutely no way. Without anything to bounce off, there's no way to get up there. We've got even more of this money stuff. They are really heaping it on, but I suppose it is the first area of the game, so it makes some sense. Make our way back up. Let's see what is in the other direction, since that room's got nothing else for us. Of course, like we said earlier, you can't see where we are on the map, only that we have the place now. Although if you can just keep where you are in mind, then you might not need the compass at all. I hope to. And let's hop up here and see what we have. What's going? And this actually fully restores you, so if I was down any health, it would put me back to full, and it even restores your soul meter, which is really rather nice. They're an extremely calming area. Never any enemies, there's just completely tranquil and relaxing place to be. And here we have a bench where you can afford to pull your charms if you so wish. You can just sit and relax with nice music and the sound of the dripping water. And I think we'll leave the first episode here with our little guy seemingly falling asleep, or at least resting himself. We can leave our first episode here, so thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I should have another episode up tomorrow if I figure out this whole thing. Then I'll see you then.